Hi, I'd like to talk to you about time today. It seems that in our modern lives, everything's busy, always stuff happening, and there's never enough time to get everything done that we want to get done. And this is specifically important when we are facing a new project that's important to us, or more importantly, when we try to pursue a dream and never quite have the time to even begin with it because our day is so full of stuff. Now, there's actually a name for this phenomenon. It's called Parkinson's law, which basically says that our work tends to expand to fill the amount of time we have available. Because think about this. There's an old adage that says, if you want something done, give it to a busy person. Why? Why do busy people get more stuff done than people who aren't so busy? Why is it that some people can get an enormous amount of things done in the same day that others seem to procrastinate or waste time or get stuck on particular tasks to the point where they run out of time? Why is it that so many people only finish their projects or their tasks or their homework or their exams in the last inch of time, as opposed to just cruising in with plenty of time to spare? You see, the busy people have a internal sense of time that's based on a principle of prioritization, of organization. The problem is not really time, because we all have the exact same amount of time in each day. The real problem is our relationship to time. That's what matters. Most people get things done just in time because they have a different relationship to time to the people that get things done easily and quickly with plenty of time to spare. And this relationship happens at the unconscious level. When you think about your life, the things that you're getting done are the things that are important for your unconscious mind to get done. And the things that you never get to, no matter how important it might seem, no matter how appealing that dream might be, they're simply not on your unconscious mind's radar. They're just not prioritized enough to even begin. So your unconscious mind is the keeper of your time. And the question is, how do you get it on your side? Now, if you remember on our last conversation, I encourage you to think of a kind of a thought experiment, a place where you and your unconscious mind could sit together in comfort for a friendly, deep conversation. Now, everyone has a different idea in mind. Some like warm, comfortable places, like a cozy cottage by a fireplace. Some like the great outdoors, walking on a beach, a mountain, a forest. Others enjoy intimate spaces like a coffee shop, or maybe a campfire at night where the stars shine brightly above and encourage that sense of speculation and sharing of conversation. Wherever you would enjoy meeting your unconscious, I'd encourage you to begin with a dream, an ambitious project, something you'd love to pursue, but you don't think you have time for. That's when the real conversation can take place, because you want this and your unconscious mind is not doing this. Somehow, the two of you can come to agreement. And remember, your unconscious mind has always protected you, always looked after you, always made sure the things that it thought were important to get done got done. And they always got done, no matter if they were just in the nick of time. It's just a question of getting your unconscious mind to see what you see in your dreams so that it feels the way you feel and prioritizes in a way that's important to you. So the first thing I'd ask your unconscious mind to do is to simply identify all the routines, all the projects, all the tasks that currently take up all of your time. Your day is full. And as your unconscious mind sorts through your typical day, looking at the routines, the projects, the tasks, and all those things, it can begin to analyze each event, each action, each moment. It's easy to categorize them into 4 simple baskets. There are things that are urgent, but they're not important. That means the time is running out on them, but if you fail with them, well, it's not such a big deal. Then there are things that are important, but not urgent. These are things that do matter, but somehow it seems like you have forever to get them done. There's some things that are neither. They're not urgent, they're not important, but somehow we still do them anyways. And there's things that are both urgent and important. And as your unconscious mind sorts through your typical experiences, looking at the urgency and the priority that you have placed on each one, a new picture starts to emerge. It starts to become clear where your time is going to, because your unconscious mind can clearly analyze how much each time takes. It can look at how much time it really takes versus how much time it usually takes, and they're not the same thing. And when it finds how much time this could take versus how much time it is taking, how much time things that are neither important nor urgent are taking, you can go through a natural filtering process. You can filter out all those places where time is wasted or lost. This is precious time that you get to invest into your future. But first, your unconscious mind has to find that time that is wasted, scrolling through a phone, getting lost in idle thoughts. These are the times when you're doing things that are neither urgent or important, or just not important, no matter how urgent they might seem. And it can begin to place filters in your life to filter out these moments, these tasks, these time wasters, to open up an opportunity for you to do the things you want to do, to move in the direction of your dreams. Now, of course, you can't move toward a dream all at once. You wake up one moment and you're in your dream. There is a process of growth and change that moves towards that. And so your unconscious mind can naturally analyze what is the best use of that time? What are the smallest steps that you could incorporate into your life, turn into routines, into habits that move in the direction of your dreams? It's a simple analysis for your unconscious to make because it understands the totality of your life, including where your dreams can fit inside of it, now that there's time. As that analysis completes, your unconscious mind can begin to reorganize your priorities, to include time, to invest into these baby steps, these actionable small things that you can do every day that move you in the right direction, that replace the places where you lose time, where you waste time. Because when you use time like this, moving towards projects of value to you, towards your dreams, then no matter how hard you work at those moments give you energy rather than taking it from you. And so it's easy to prioritize doing things that really matter, that are important, no matter how urgent they may or may not be. It's important that you give your unconscious mind a chance to test these priorities next. Just say to it, take these activities, these habits, these routines, and place them into a typical day. Make sure that they work for the totality of your life so that they work in a way that's satisfying to you as a complete human being. The more these actions and habits that move you towards your dreams fit you as a complete human being, the more natural they'll become, the easier it is to do them on a daily basis, the more permanent they'll become in your behaviors over the weeks and the months and the years to come. And it's important your unconscious mind fits the priority along with the context of where your life is heading. And then you can encourage your unconscious mind to continue a process of review and adjustment, looking at your behaviors as you live day by day, as you gain experiences, knowledge, information, and your unconscious mind can continue to make important adjustments as that new information comes along, to always ensure that your priorities and your time and your behaviors are in balance for the complete totality of your life in a way that is satisfying to you as you move towards your dreams. And this means that you as a conscious entity can breathe a sigh of relief, because things really do feel different. There is a sense of space that opens up on the inside once your unconscious mind does these things. That tells you that your unconscious mind's sense of time is now on your side. Now, I don't know how you would have this conversation with your unconscious. Perhaps you'll do it in self-hypnosis or in a meditation. Perhaps it'll occur in your dreams at night or during the daytime, as you just imagined things of consequence. Perhaps it's a natural process that occurs in the back of your mind as you just live your life, having that sense of knowing, a feeling that something important is going on in the background. All that matters is that after a process of interacting with your unconscious, you have a sense of expectation. You look forward to discover what behaviors show up in your life. Now, I hope you have found our discussion today useful. I hope it helps you find your own ways of adjusting your relationship to time so you discover there's plenty of time in your life, regardless of how busy it becomes. And if you have, then I'd love to hear from you. And hopefully you'll allow me to share some further insights or ideas with you in some future videos. Until then, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful month. Bye-bye for now.